Hey the chat, how are you guys doing? And how is your weekend going? Okay, I don't know how many of you guys are watching, and for that I need to set this other device up and see what's happening here. Let me just get that. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Nobody's watching, so that's fine. So hey Pranay, how are you, man? Hey Arjita. Arjita. So I think I've got that correct. How are you? Uh, I know there's only one of you watching. It could be you, Pranay. So hope you're doing good, man. Yep. Thanks, man. Uh, like you know that it's oh hi. So there's two of you watching, but my stupid device just shows me only one of you is watching. Now 5 of you are watching. Great. That's perfect. So just a second, chat. I'm just setting up my what do you call this? My camera. So you guys will be seeing me right now. How's your weekends, chat? How's it going? Good? Or is it all messed up? You know, sometimes stuff is messed up, you know. Some weeks are good, some weeks are bad. Good. That is good. So let's try to make it better. And trust me, guys, I'm not going to take a lot of your time today. I know it's a weekend and I don't want you guys to really like put it out here all the time. So there you go. I guess you guys can see me now, which is nice. So how's it going, chat? And that's good. I think 4 of you guys are watching, but don't be lazy. Don't be lazy to hit that like button, because as people say, or as my friends always say, like the more they hit the like, the more it goes to other people. Yep. So anyways, chat, great to see you guys on a weekend here. I was super lazy not to stream today. I thought let's try it tomorrow a bit more early, but then I thought, no, let's do it. Right? Thank you, Arjita. Thank you so much that you did it. Do share it with your friends. Do share it with everybody who wants to do some fun chess. So as always, chat, just to get our brains working a bit, I think last day we stopped somewhere around 2600. I would also love to play some, what do you call this, chess 960. I am a big fan of playing some chess 960. I want to get about 2000 there too. And some rapids. I don't know what is the best way to start today, but since some of you guys are already here, let's kick in with some action. And we are at 26 to 2611 chat. So for example, let me just get this done with, you know, like what is my this thing? I'll add the clock spot here, and I will also add the puzzle rating. That's what I've been looking for. Yep, there you go. We are at 2611, chat. Are we gonna hit 3000 or something? Just checking, you know. If we are, great. If not, that's okay. And we got some crazy position to start with. I don't even want to look at it in the set go. I think this could have happened from a French opening, maybe. Nah, it's d4, d5, and some crazy stuff there. But I think this is cool, nice position to play with. The pin is very exciting, but it is 2611, chat. We have crossed 2600, so things are gonna get harder. Okay, I know you might be thinking this is all crazy. We have to spend time thinking about stuff happening here, but that's how things goes, chat. Like the better you become, the harder stuff is. Like you go do anything, let that be any other sport, let that be your day-to-day things, your kind of studies, your work, anything. This is what I feel. The better you become, the harder stuff is gonna get. But anyways, chat, I'm super stoked that you guys are here today. And do like the stream, do share, do subscribe. I've been saying that multiple times. I know I shouldn't mess around with you guys. And let's try to hit 2750 today, if possible, that is. I really don't know if that's even possible. Okay, I got some moves coming up here. Interesting, Pranay. You want to retreat with the knight. Quite a cool move, you know, man. Like, I like knight h4, to be honest, because I see your plan of going here and here. If that's what you came up with, I love it. I love that. I love the fact that you are thinking like that too, which is cool. But any other stuff happening? Anything immediately? because first move we should always usually consider is knight g5, right? If you ask me, that seems more straightforward. But then he just takes it and there's nothing. Rook takes f4 doesn't work. So I thought about knight here. So I think we should also think about knight h4, chat. Because let's first think about stuff where the pieces are going forward, right? So I'll just also reduce the music a bit if that's annoying you guys a bit. Do let me know at some point if the music or anything is annoying, and I will try to fix it up. We are quite a few of us here today, only 8 of us, and we can just relax and have a good stream, chat. Don't worry. I can do stuffs that you wanna see here. Anyways, knight h4 is an option, chat. Knight g5, candidate move, but still not the best of the candidate moves. Queen g6, something we have to think about, something you just can't avoid here. I even thought about queen sacrifice here, but then king takes and I don't see what's happening after that. Give check, yeah, Arjita, I think that is also one candidate move we should be thinking about, right? And all you guys, if you're new here, if you're just starting to see the stream, and you think like I also want to tell what I want to do subscribe, guys. Do let me know your ideas. Don't hesitate. Don't think it's good or bad. It doesn't matter, right? It absolutely doesn't matter. We will take anything here. Okay, so I've got some moves here. So knight h2 is a very tempting plan there, because the threat is just to take this directly, right? But the problem is, Pranay, for knight h2, I do see he has... okay, if he takes, rook takes, queen, rook takes, and more pressure, right? And then if queen f8, maybe... then you can get the pawns. That is true. So let's think, chat. Let's think. Need some real thinking happening over here, because it is a winning position. We need to convert it. We are down a piece here. And the compensation you guys have for the piece is that his king is more exposed. The black king is exposed. The pieces are looking a bit like stuck here and there. But they do have an extra piece, and an extra piece is an extra piece. You just can't ignore that. So I also love the plan of moving this knight out of here. But I also believe in this check on g6. Because after the check, if he blocks us, like that's the first question we need to answer. What if they block us and it's just an attack on us? You just can't be repeating, right? That doesn't make any sense. So queen g6, rook g7, and I don't see what next. Do you guys see anything? Yeah, exactly. Like they have some pawns on the queen side, right? So black could create problems for you if this knight comes back into the game. If that knight, if it doesn't come back, chat, you're doing good, chat. You'll be fine. You guys are all good. If that knight never comes back into the game, which is on b3. But if it does come back into the game, that's not good for you. That's definitely not good for you, chat. So what we want here is we need to do something on this king side before that knight ever comes back. So we need to be quick here, guys. So all you guys are new here. I can see some of you guys have joined in. That is great to see. Do let me know what you think about this position. What is the what do you think can get us through this? So we are at 2600 at the moment. Let's try hitting 2650 at least today, or if great, if better, then let's even go towards 2700. That would be amazing, right? So I know we can do this, chat. So let's think about it in a better way. Let's stay calm and think about it. So what about this move, man? Like knight d2. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Actually, it does, but knight h2 also makes a lot of sense here. I really feel knight h2 is a very good move in this position, because the plan of knight g4, knight h6 is really dangerous. And for knight h2, what do they do here? Like you're directly attacking this rook. If he moves anywhere, you take f7. Otherwise, you take that rook, right? So I guess the only move after knight h2, chat, is to take the rook. You take it back with the rook and there is pressure. And if the queen comes to help it, then now I see a move like knight h2, knight g4, because knight h6 is coming. So this is interesting, right? This is really interesting, guys. But then king g7 is something that bothers me. So knight h2, queen, rook takes f1, rook takes f1, queen f8, knight g4. This is the threat. King g7, queen h6 check, king g8, queen g6 check. Yep, correct. Because then if he goes rook g7, then rook takes f8 comes with a check. And if the king leaves the rook, then rook takes f7. You win the whole stuff there. You win a rook there. Okay, that looked crazy, right? G6. Yeah, Pranay. Like I also love that plan, right? I also like knight h2 here, chat. I don't know if you guys are seeing it completely here, but what I see with knight h2, it's not just the clearance. It's just, yeah, you're just using this file, right? I love that plan. Because knight h2, I also double this because knight h2, rook f1, rook f1. You're attacking f7 here. And he has to play queen f8 to support it, right? And if he goes queen f8, you go knight g4 here. The pin is still on. You also have this, oops. Something's on my screen, sorry. So knight g4, your plan is knight h6, guys. And I don't see how they can stop it. And if they go king g7, queen check, king back to g8, queen g6 check, rook g7, rook takes f8 is to an extent working, chat. But let's also think one more thing. What about knight g4 and bishop g5? What if they try to support the rook with the bishop? But then I think g3, isn't it? g3, rook takes f1, rook takes f1, putting more pressure. And this is interesting. Knight h2 is for me the thing. Knight h2, knight g4, knight h6. This has to be the plan. What do you guys think, chat? All you guys who are new here, do let me know what you guys think. G6 looks good. You mean queen g6 check? Initially, Arjita, I think rook g7 doesn't take me anywhere after that, right? So rook queen g6, rook g7. I'm just stuck on g7, and that one check did not help us go ahead. So we're trying to calculate till the very end here, chat, so that it helps you guys also. Hey, bro. Hey, Super, how are you, man? So we just got started. We are just planning to hit 2650. And by the way, Super, last day I did finally go on to beat Leela. So we had a 5+0 game and it went well. So I was finally happy. But anyways, guys, yeah, hey, I hope you're doing good, man. What if black plays knight d2? It's not a great news. It's the worst thing that happened last day for me. But then I saw a lot of videos where Leela was destroying everyone, so makes sense. But anyways, knight h2 is a plan. Knight h2, knight d2 is not working, right, Pranay? Because you take rook takes f4. And even if you can take your rook, then the attack on f7 is too much here. Right, chat? So I hope you guys agree. Knight h2, knight g4. Could that be the plan here? We are down a piece, but the pin on the, what do you call it? The f7 rook is a big issue here. And if you guys are new to watching this stream, you want to tell me what you think about, do subscribe, do let me know. I'm really looking forward to hearing you guys. So don't hesitate, just keep coming. Pin it to win it. Yep. I think knight h2, chat. I don't think there is too much to think here today. Let's go with knight h2, and that's wrong. So the curse continues. We go wrong every first time. Every day, first position, it has to go wrong, doesn't it? Because you know what, chat? Now, immediately, I see the move, what needs to be played. Immediately that you go wrong, you get to see the move. I think it was g3. I think it was simply g3, maybe. I don't know if that could also be wrong, but now I feel it is g3. You see that? g3 simply wins me that rook, right? Look at this. This rook has nowhere to go, but I can't have the patience. I have to try knight h2, and I had to go wrong. So yeah, that's sad, chat. I think I just had to screw up the first one, didn't I? g3 was simply the move. And this happens. I don't know how much this happens to you guys. Every time you do the one wrong, then you see what has to be the correct one. But it's okay. It's okay. We can live with that. But here the rook has nowhere to go, chat. No squares to go. This is just gone. If he takes it, good. And if they play this, why can't we take it? It was just 2 moves we had to do. Yeah, financial. It's just like that, man. Nah, it's okay, chat. It happens. For me, I have seen this happen multiple times. You know it. G3 was part of the candidate moves. Here, what I saw was knight h2. And I thought they would play bishop here and then we go g3. Because I think we got a bit too tempted about the interesting variation here. Knight h2, rook f1, rook f1. I just got a bit carried away with this position. Because I saw queen f8, knight g4. Threat is knight h6, forking him. If he tries to get out of it, queen h6 check, here, check. And I thought we are getting this. And now there's nothing to do. They can't even block it because this comes with a check. And if they go away from it, rook takes f7 is a winning attack. That's what like really got me carried away. I thought that has to be the cool variation that has to win, but no. Chess is tricky. Nah, it's not that tricky, Arjita. It's just that we messed up on day like the first position. And we do that. And it's something we do quite often. We are very good at it. Oh, what is this? What the hell is this? Okay. So we have a position where we are down a rook, or rather he just took your rook maybe. Yep, he just took your rook. You have two options here, chat. Recapture with this or this. And I think if you think that I'll recapture with the king and then make this pawn a queen with the help of the rook, I have a feeling we are going wrong there. Because you know why, chat? If I take it with the king, does he have rook e1 check? Because if I takes, and the king will catch the pawn. But I see a better tricky move here. King takes f1, rook e1 check. And when he gives that check, I can just play king takes f2. Because when he plays rook takes c1, I can just play pawn takes b7, and there is no stopping the b7 pawn from promoting. This rook is just stuck. He can't go to c8, and we just promote. That's what I see, chat. If you guys have any other ideas, do let me know. And the two of you guys who just subscribed, thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. We are trying to hit 50 today, 750. It's not a big task, but maybe we will not. Yeah. But anyways, chat, that's what's the try. So I think it is king takes f1. Because if he just moves the rook somewhere, then I'll just push the pawn and I'm winning. So when I play king takes f1, he has to go rook e1 check. And I'll play king takes f2, letting him to take it. Because once he takes it, I can just play pawn takes b7. He can give a check. I can go king e3, check, king d4, and there's no more checks, is what I think. And I think we will promote. What do you think, chat? Hey, Ram, how are you? Hey, Warren, how are you? I hope you're doing good. It's definitely pretty decent, Warren. And if you're asking about the puzzle hello right now, it's at 2600. We are struggling. We will take it ahead, right? But really, chat, I thought the leeches and chess.com puzzles, I thought chess.com was always higher when it came to the rating systems. But I think it's different because chess.com, like the 3000 stuff is very common. But here it's not that the same thing. I'm just saying, man, I'm just saying, just having fun out here. But I still feel we are struggling, you know. I can still see the struggle happening. So rook takes f1, guys. I think I'll go with king f1. It could be two wrong ones in a row, which will be sad. But that's okay, right? That's okay, chat. We will get through this. So because I don't see anything with rook takes f1 because he just takes, and the pawns just stopped easily. And I think more than this one, I think this pawn has the... I'll just go king f1. Yep, rook e1 check, right? So here the whole point is if you take it, takes, and it will catch us. So it has to be king takes f2. There you go. And now pawn takes b7. And we got it. There you go. We are back. We are back to 2600 again. And that is good. Hey, retake. You got a nice name, man. Yeah, so that is good. It's a nice name to retake stuff. There we go, chat. On to the third one. We'll try to do some quick ones today and try to hit the mark higher. So, what just happened? Queen takes d4. Quite a thing. The most tempting stuff here is bishop takes g6. Bishop takes g6. If he takes with the knight, rook takes g6. Pawn takes g6. Takes with the queen. If he goes king h8, more captures and stuff. So bishop g6, chat, very, very, what do you say, tempting. Very tempting, bishop g6. Pawn g6, rook g6, it's super tempting. I don't know what you guys are thinking about here, but do let me know what you're thinking about. Sack the bishop, yeah? I think, but the problem here is that with Arjita and all you guys who are watching is that sometimes we get so tempted about just sacrificing it that, of course, you can play with your intuition, believing that it does work, but why don't we use a bit of calculation, which we are trying to improve during this whole journey of puzzles and stuff we do. Uh, Back 2600, like it's completely normal to be at 2600. Uh, is isn't it? I don't get it. Financial, like, what are you saying? Is it tough to be there, or is it easy to be there? I don't know, but I think there is some struggle. uh, Sack the Rook. Do you play chess for fun or as a profession? Hey, Baron, that's a good question. It's a mix of everything when it comes to chess. I am building stuff in chess, which really excites me. I kind of like to build stuff that helps give back to things in chess and stuff. But it's not done yet, so I think I better speak about it once things are done. But yeah, chess is definitely a big part of my life. And if you ask me, it's been always a big part of my life. Wherever I have traveled, whichever countries it's been to, but trust me, chat, chess just takes you to good places. Believe me. Uh, okay, so sack the rook is the question coming up. So, I mean, sacking the rook, guys, is it? I don't think so, because then knight takes. Okay, yeah. Okay, sack the rook, bishop takes maybe. I mean, pawn takes. Then when you take with the bishop, they can just take this and avoid maybe retaking the bishop. You get that? Because if I sacrifice the rook, pawn takes, bishop takes, and queen f7 is okay, but king h8, then there is no queen h7 because of the knight. That's the difference between sacrificing the rook and the bishop. Maybe I could be wrong again, but that's what I feel. So rook takes g6 is one thing to do here. And then I think it's bishop takes g6. Two things that we can consider here. And I bet on bishop g6, chat. I really believe bishop g6 is the thing to do. I don't know what you guys think about this. And do let me know, chat, what are the other ideas you come up here with. If you're new here, don't hold back. Do let me know. Bishop g6, isn't it, Warren? Yep. I agree, man. I do agree. I feel bishop g6 is intuitively the move to go with. But I'm just trying to see till the very end. Bishop g6, knight or pawn takes. I think pawn takes, rook takes g6. They can't go here because it's a mate. But what I'm stuck with here is that, chat. Bishop g6, pawn g6, rook g6, knight g6, queen g6. How do you finish this off? King f8. Because I don't have rook f3 check because of this bishop. What is the finishing plan? Queen f6 check again. Makes sense. King e8. Queen takes e6 check again. King b8. Okay, I'm really trying to see what is the finishing part of this position. Rook d3 threat. Really? Is there a serious threat like that? Okay, chat, just making myself look good a bit. So, coming back to this, I think it is bishop g6, chat. I agree. Bishop g6, knight g6, then rook takes or something like bishop g6, pawn g6, rook g6. Knight g6 has to be played. Queen g6. King h8 is wrong because queen h6 and rook g3 comes in with a check, right? So he's gonna go king f8. How do you guys continue there? So takes, everything takes, checks, king f8. Again, queen f6 check, because if he goes g8, rook g3 comes in, king e8. But what's the finishing move there? Or is it going to be a quiet move, chat, like rook g3? Like, what's the big deal? If he gives a check, we can just go king h2, right? Is that the final finish? What do you guys think? Is it going to be like, are we finishing this off with a quiet move? Give me a second, chat. I got my hair messed up here. Even though it doesn't matter. Just give me a second. Sometimes I come out as if like I just came out of sleep or something. Not sometimes, most of the times. Normal men problem. Hey Ria, how are you? Sack the bishop. Ria, I think you want to sack everything. You told me to sack the bishop. Now you told me to sack the rook. You just told me to sack everything. I think you agree with that, right? Retake. We just don't care about ourselves, do we? Yep. But anyways, that's not a big problem because I'm back and we are back with the problem. I think it's sack the bishop, guys. Let's go for it. Let's go bishop g6. Yeah, there you go. We sack it. We sack the rook also. We sack everything. There you go. I take it with... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. That could be a place where we could go wrong, chat. I almost went wrong. Because it's the move now rook g3 directly. Why can't I just play rook g3 here? Does that work, chat? Direct rook g3. That quiet move that we were looking for. Then rook takes g6 is just over. That could have been the place where we could have gone wrong, isn't it? Yeah, Baron. Yeah, I think we could have gone wrong here by just getting excited and taking this knight now, which is usually what happens in real tournaments also. We are always excited. We are like, boom, sacrifice. We're just ready to show everybody the game, right? We're like, I'm going to show you a cool game I just played. And we take it with the queen and maybe the opponent just runs away. But here, guys, that's the thing. Think about quiet moves also. I have a feeling it could be rook g3 or I have a feeling I'm going to mess this up. Oh, it is not rook g3, guys. I almost messed it up in a second because I think he can play this move bishop here. But then now, see, all of a sudden I'm seeing all kinds of crazy stuff. Why can't I do this and go for this also? But then this guy's hanging. So that's not the move. So rook g3, bishop e4, queen takes e6 check, king somewhere like h7. No. We are messing it up now, chat. From a point of completely winning this, we are messing it up. I played a brilliant game with the retake. So that means you guys are definitely good friends, isn't it? So what do you think, chat? Rook g3 is very tempting, but I see bishop e4. What do you guys see for bishop e4 though? I don't get it. What for bishop e4? Because we can't sacrifice everything. Because if you sacrifice everything, there's no coming back out of this. Isn't it? So that's the problem. Yeah, Warren, like we are doing that. I've created a team stuff on Leeches where I can add all of you guys and you guys can just join the team and we could do some fun playing the subs or some arena events in the teams, right? Take with check, then bring the rook. But that's the whole point, Warren. Like, where do you bring the rook? I can take it with the check. But how am I going to bring the rook? King f8, there's no rook f3. This bishop's here. You get me? That's the whole point. Like, how do you bring the rook in? So what do you guys think here? I'm glad that you guys are meeting up here and like you guys are playing like games together and stuff like that. It is very nice, chat. At least there is some connecting and socializing happening somewhere here. And to all you guys who are subscribing and joining in, rook g3, then take the pawn with check. Hey Hansen, I like rook g3, but Hansen, my doubt is like bishop e4, right? Rook g3, bishop e4. I take the pawn with a check, I agree. Then king h7. Queen takes the rook, is it? But is that enough, man? Like, they do have two minor pieces for the rook, right? They do have two minor pieces for the rook. So I'm not clear if that's enough. Like that judgment, whether that is enough to win this position is really confusing. So they've really got us. So this is the spot where the position, or if you call this in a real over the board game, this is what we call a critical moment in the game. So this is the critical moment of the game where you have to spend time and you have to find out what could be done. Yeah, take pawn check. Beefy mob. I like your plan. But there, beefy mob, I take it with a check. He goes king h7. And then I know you are planning to maybe take the rook. But if I take the rook, he's just going to take the c3 rook. Isn't it? And if I give maybe after taking the pawn with a check, he goes here. And imagine I go king at queen check here. He could actually even go here and save the whole thing. You get me, chat? And then I don't have this waiting moves because check here, king here, takes this with a check. And if the queen returns back into action, this game is defended. And we are screwed. That will be a screw job. The Montreal screw job on us. Just kidding. I was a wrestling fan, you know. Used to watch a lot of wrestling, so my bad. I don't know who's your favorite wrestler, chat. But I had a very different guy who I really liked. Take the horse. Maybe push the pawn. Yeah, I think it could be queen takes g6 now, guys. Like, I have a feeling that it could be queen takes g6. Yeah? What do you think, chat? Would it be queen takes g6 here? Can we just take the knight? Because rook g3 is so tempting. I'll really regret it if that was the move. I'll really regret this, chat, if queen takes rook g3 was the move. But queen g6, king f8, I don't see it, man. Queen f6 check, king e8. It's all forced. Okay, see, chat, I think I have this. I'm gonna go for one variation. I don't know how much. I don't know how much you guys are gonna love it. Here, yep. So the variation I'm gonna go, guys, is queen takes g6, king f8, queen f6 check, king e8, and rook g3. I'm gonna. Or am I going wrong there? I think it has to be queen g6, king f8, queen f6, king e8, and rook g3. Threat rook g8. I don't see how black could really escape out of that. Because directly rook g3, I don't know, chat. I'll really regret this, but I'm going for it, okay? I'm going for it. Let's do it, chat. Let's do it. If we go wrong, hey, chessworld, take the horse with the queen, then whatever the king goes, check with the queen, and then bring the rook in. Bro, right variation. Yeah, you guys think that's correct? Like, I should give the check. Check, king f8, check, king e8, and then rook here. That's what I trust, guys. Let's go. There you go. There we go, chat. So now I think it has to be queen f6. He cannot go this way because rook g3 check and it's a mate. Are we like messing it up somewhere? No, right? He goes here. So far so good, chat. We had seen all this. We had calculated all of this. Now the question is, do you play this ever so tempting queen takes this, or do you play rook g3? This is the question. Because queen e6 is very tempting, but king d8, and I really feel this king is running away. And you just can't get the checkmate in. That's what I feel. But at the same time, if we go rook g3 here, the threat is rook g8. King here, check, and it's a mate. So rook g3, guys. Are we gonna mess it up at the very last moment, or is it queen takes e6? Is there any? Is it easy with queen takes e6? Queen takes e6, king d8, rook e6. Nah, king d8. Check him there. I don't trust rook takes queen takes e6. I don't know why. Take the rook. Maybe the pawn is in the way. Rook g3. Yeah, that's what I think, chat. Yeah. I think it is rook g3, guys. But really love the fact that you guys are all joining in and everybody is putting in their ideas in. It's great to see that. Rook g3 seems to be it. Let's go for that. We got it. So we just followed, I think, the whole point of so I usually say this, that bring everyone to the party, right? So I think that worked. Everybody came to the party and this game was done. Good job, chat. Like, we're doing good. That was a good win. Yeah, rook g3 was the move. Beefy mobs, I think you were talking about this, right? This one that actually doesn't work because he just runs away. Even this is the most tempting thing here, but then king d8 and the king is just running away. c7 here. I couldn't find a way how to get rid of this. Even if you go now, he could just go here. You could check. He just goes in. And then there is no attack here. But at the same time, here rook g3, this is serious threat. Because I don't know. Check. This is mate coming up for sure. Right? So good job, chat. We did manage to get through that. Pretty cool. I'm super happy we are making progress. You mean what? Oh, you mean this one, chat? Oh, here. No, I won't get it, right? Because he goes here. I don't get the rook. You get me? Like, this check doesn't get me, beefy mobs, because he goes here and I'm just attacking him like this. And the king supports it. And here, even if I had gone for example, this one, it's not working because my rook was hanging. But we almost went for the most tempting rook g3 here. But then I think bishop e4 was the correct defense. Check, king h7, queen c8. This is not enough, right? Because they could give a check, king here, queen takes here. And this is still a game on for the black pieces. If you ask me, black's still in the game, very much in the game. So that's why it didn't work out, chat. Yep. I hope you guys got it. I hope I could help you with the analysis. Let's keep going, chat. Let's keep going. So we finally get an interesting endgame position. I love solving these ones. He's attacking my rook. I don't care. I can make a queen if I push. But then rook d4 comes in, stopping it. Then if I push, he takes it and this pawn is also stopped. What if I push this guy? The bishop's just stopping it, right? King f2 will also happen. Like, e2 is intuitively wrong here because you're just letting the bishop control in one diagonal, right? So that's not the most exciting thing to do. So what do we do is the question. d2 has to be very tempting. Like, it looks super tempting, chat. Oh, hey, Warren. Yeah, I am. I am playing games. Like, I think we will play some Blitz, Rapid, Bullet, some games right after this is done. do keep studying, retake. Like, you don't have to sacrifice your like what you're studying. Don't do that. So anyways, chat, I can see some of you have subscribed. Super happy that you have done that. Really happy to see you all here. And as I always say, chat, this is always going to be a win-win situation for you guys and me. We're just keeping, like, we're just going to go ahead. Okay, so anyways, let's forget all that. What do we play here is the big question. d2, guys, what I see is they can just sacrifice the bishop, take it back, and then come rook d4, right? So if that is the problem, then why can't we just first play rook d5? What if I just play rook d5 here? I mean, my plan is just to push the pawn. Because here I see that if I play the d pawn forward, takes rook d4, and the pawn is just going to be not promoting for sure, right? So rook d5, my plan is to then play then the d pawn is literally unstoppable. So is it that move that they want us to find? Or but rook d5, rook c8 check, king here, rook c7, oops. Rook c7 check, king e6. I don't mind if they take the pawns because I just want to get this pawn going. So that's my variation, chat. You guys let me know what you think about here. I feel rook d5 is the move here. You drink alcohol? What do you think about that? Like, do you think I do? Just kidding. But that's an interesting question. I don't want, like, I don't see any bad in people who do it or any bad in people who don't do it. So it's choice. It's people's choice, right? You look like a whiskey. I like that one, Warren. That's a very interesting thing to point out. Okay, Ria, you think it's pawn d2, isn't it? But I think, Ria, I guess you understood my variation, right? Pawn d2, they will sacrifice the bishop. That's the problem. Or they can even play this move rook d4. Pawn d2, rook d4. Then pawn e2, they will take it. You get me? They're ready to give up the bishop, guys. Like, do understand, chat, that these two pawns are much stronger than this bishop. They're very strong. So the bishop is always ready to give it up if they're going to get the 2 pawns, that is. So that is the key point here. But you guys do let me know. What do you think we could do here? My move is rook d5, chat. Challenge me with rook d5. Like, what do you think could happen with rook d5? Oh, Warren, like, now we are going ahead. No. Again, I don't think those are stuff that takes you up as a person, right? So here we are, push the pawn. Whoa, you guys, everybody wants to push the pawn. Why, chat? Why do you guys in a hurry to push the pawn? And I'll be it's so embarrassing if it's actually pushing the pawn is the move. But I don't think so, Chad. I don't think the pawns are promoting, right? They can just play rook d4. How's your pawn promoting? You guys tell me. You can't push it again. I'll take with the bishop. Or, I don't know. d4, rook d4. I don't see how the pawn's promoting. And then I'm just ready to even sacrifice the bishop for the 2 pawns. Just to make sure that we never ever win that position. Pawn f4, Shahid. F4. Wow. Very interesting idea, chat. So you guys want to sacrifice the rook, isn't it? But again, guys, like, are we not just playing on hope that he will sacrifice? We are hoping that he will take the bishop. I understand. But what if he just don't take it? Pawn f4, he plays rook d4. I play rook d4 for pawn f4. Attacking this pawn. And if you push it, I'm ready to sacrifice. You get me, guys? I think the whole problem is the move rook d4 coming in. Hey Ria, by the way, your question. It's at a very decent level, Ria. I think it's at a level where I can really help you guys. So, and why am I not like saying stuff about me is because I don't think it does make a big change, and at the same time, you guys will know about it very soon. So I thought, why? What's the big deal in it? But anyways, chat, this is where we are at the moment. Pawn d2 is what all of you guys said. I don't believe that, because you have to tell me then what about rook d4? What happens after rook d4? Right? I need help. I'm at 15-15, 10-minute game. How to improve? That's a good question, Shahid. I think kind of try, like, sometimes what I feel people make as a small mistake is that people either play a lot of games or some people just learn a lot of things. But the real improvement is basically the balance of both of this. You need to be balanced. You need to learn, you need to play. And you need to try things out. It's a balance of how you go ahead with. It's not just learning or it's not just playing. Try to do both of it. And even when you're learning, Shahid, like, try to balance everything out, like opening, middle games, and end games. Try not to just learn openings, or don't get stuck with only one thing. That's my take for you. Try to balance out. Hey Sammy, how are you, man? So Sammy thinks d2 and e2. I like that, Sammy, but it's not easy to push it, because if you push d2, rook d4 comes in. Then if you push e2, I take it with the bishop. If I take it with the rook, you can promote, but I take it with the bishop, and then if you promote, I sacrifice the bishop. So first thing, chat, you have to really understand here is that they're ready to give up the bishop for the 2 pawns. So that's why it could go bad. Hey Sammy. Oh, after reaching 750, Arjita, like, simple thing, Arjita, like, try to analyze your games that you're playing. Try to see what is that mistake that you're making. Like, try to understand why are you losing. And most of the times, Arjita, at the level that you're talking about, it could be because you're not, like, sometimes we are not focusing on the opponent's moves. Try to do that. Try to focus on what your opponent is trying to do. Stop it and then continue. That's one thing I can let you know about that. Now you guys are finally back to rook d5, isn't it? I guess it's rook d5, chat. If it goes wrong, it's okay, right? We did analyze a lot of things here. Let's go with rook d5. You see that? Rook d5 is the move. And if they block it with rook d4, I don't get it. Why can't I just take it? Take it and pawn push. I don't see anything. Yeah, that was easy actually, chat. And just to show you everything about pushing the pawns directly, if they had pushed the pawn, it is simply rook d2 here. Right? Even this is fine. Takes here. But oops, not like that. But then he at least has some kind of counterplay. Black can do something by keeping this pawn. But I think rook d4 is just over. Now if you play e2, I can't do this because you will promote and have a queen. But they will just play bishop d2. And now if you promote, chat, they take it, give it up, and look at this now. It's an equal endgame. Or maybe even worse for black, because you're here and check. And this pawn is gone. If you play this, takes, and I think this endgame could even be losing for black, because this, I don't know, hard to lose, but maybe, yeah, the king could come here, create a pass pawn, create a decoy there, just go to the other side and win everything. So it is quite interesting. I'll tell you why is that, Ria. Bro, before a file pawn takes, rook takes, a file pawn rook d4. Okay, engine it's difficult to analyze. Yeah. So see, Ria, like if you're thinking why is this guy not making his moves and then thinking about it, I don't think that's gonna help you guys too. I could do that, but the only way that's gonna really help you guys or me or anyone watching this is if we try to calculate till the very end. This whole process is about calculation, how to improve as far as you can see. And that is the major difference between someone at 1000 ELO and someone at 2000, 3000, 2500 ELO. Because they can calculate more. They can visualize pieces moving further than one or two moves. And that's the best thing I can help you guys with. So if it was to play rook d5, I think you guys would have seen that I had already saw rook d5 long time ago. Like rook d5 could have been the move like from the set go. But I didn't want to just do it. I just wanted to calculate with you guys and understand that these two moves are not working and why is it not working. So yeah. But anyways, I hope this helps you at some point or the other. Let's keep going. Okay, so we are almost at 2650 chat. That's the point there where we wanted to reach 2650 today. We'll take it slow. We don't want to like go all of a sudden to 27 or stuff like that. So queen g4 is the position here. This look bad for us. I don't know how we are going to be the one winning here. Definitely the first move that comes to the mind is knight f6. Double attacking the queen and the bishop. And I don't know, like, is that just winning me the piece? Because if he goes queen g3, knight e4, and I win the piece. And if he goes queen f4, I go rook e4. He goes queen g3. Oh, then I'm spoiling knight e4, right? So knight f6, queen... If queen g3 directly, it's easy. You just win it by knight e4. But knight f6, queen f4, what happens? That's the key question here. No, queen g5 check is not helping us, chess world, because you give queen g5, takes. This endgame is just bad for us. I think 6 pawns versus 4 pawns, don't go there, guys. You ain't surviving that. Trust me, you ain't surviving such endgames. So don't go into your endgames down pawns. It's gonna be really bad. It's not gonna really help you. Okay? So take it. Why? That's why the... Okay, thanks, Super. I hope you... I'm glad someone understands. But all you guys, yeah, I think knight f6 is a move, chat. I think knight f6 is definitely what I think. But the only variation I just want to crack here is knight f6, queen f4. What do you guys think? Will it be g5? Usually a very counterintuitive move to play because you're exposing the king. But I have a feeling it's g5 actually. Knight f6, because queen f4, if you think rook e4, very interesting move, but then queen g3. And you can't get the bishop because your rook is blocking your knight from going to e4 and the fork is not happening. So that's the reason why I think it's knight f6, queen f4. Would it be g5, chat? Because then if he goes here, I still have knight e4 and wherever else he goes, we get the bishop. So I think g5 is the move they wanted us to find because it's not very usual to push the pawns in front of your king like that. Hey, Doubtful, how are you doing, man? Yeah, super. Cool. Yep, great. Nice. Nice to see you guys agreeing to the plan of knight f6. I also agree, guys. But trust me, Chad, when you're playing an over-the-board game, right? Playing rook e4 here is very tempting. If you don't calculate, if you're not into calculations, then playing rook e4 is very tempting because it comes with a tempo, it's attacking the queen. But you could miss this very small thing that it blocks knight e4 after that. And these are some stuff where we actually screw up, isn't it? But he has bishop e5 intermezzo. Oh, when is that, Sammy? Like here, queen f4, g5? No, right? At every point we are attacking the queen. So is there a chance to play the intermezzo? Because we win the queen, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That's a nice one, Sammy. I get it. Yeah, I get it. So you're saying knight f6, queen f4, g5, queen g3, knight e4, bishop e5, right? But then I have f6. Then I'm again attacking the bishop and the knight is attacking it. But then what you say makes sense actually. Because then queen d3 will attack the knight, right? If I take the bishop, oh. Now that's interesting, chat. I think someone has finally come up with the defense there. So knight f6, queen f4, g5, queen g3. Right? Because g5 we have opened up this diagonal. So then knight e5, he goes here. I thought I had f6 here. But then I see moves like queen d3 maybe? Or queen f3 or something. Because if I take it with this now, he takes this and that's not good for us. What are we missing? I think we are almost there, but something in between. Yeah, so I think, of course, you guys, like, we can all beat each other, guys. On a good day, on a given day, you can beat anyone. Okay? Trust me. Uh, yeah, Sammy. True. I do agree. Like that's the thing. No, is it? Okay, so I'm just thinking here. Knight f6 has to be the move. Queen f4 is the move. Oh, wait a second, chat. Knight f6, queen f4, knight d5, queen g3, rook e3. Is that even more easier? What do you guys think about this now? Knight f6, queen f4 for sure. Because directly if he goes, this is just easy for us, right? So knight f6, queen f4, knight d5, chat. Attacking this queen. He has to go here if you want to support it, right? Yep. And then rook e3. And I don't see where it's going. Is that the variation, chat? What do you guys think about that? You like that? First nf6, then think next move. No. Maybe after bishop check, then trade knight f2. Knight f2 was interesting, doubtful, but that's not working actually. That's a bit more complicated. What do you, chat, think about this variation? Knight f6, queen f4, knight d5, queen g3, rook e3. Is that the one? Because the other thing I think was just a decoy to get us, to make us think about the most natural way of getting the queen away. But I hope you guys, yeah, right? It seems to be the thing. Since we have seen both the variations, and now when you compare both of them, I think this makes more sense, chat. But all you guys who are new here, if you are just new, do like the stream. You can share, you can subscribe, and you can actually drop in your comments. Just let me know what you guys think could be good here. Is he taking on F? Is taking? Not really, right? Because the queen's alone, isn't it? Here, queen f4, knight d5, queen takes f7, queen takes d6. I think that is clearly a piece up. Of course, yes, kind of pawns as compensation, but having these files open against the king seems to be good for us, because it's better to attack the king that way. Let's go knight f6, chat. Okay. So g5, we saw that it is queen g3, and knight e4 walks into bishop e5 check, right? So let's go with knight d5. Are we missing anything, chat, here? Are we in a hurry to play knight d5? Have we just messed it up anywhere? No, right? I'm just double checking. Let's go knight d5. Yep. And next, isn't it rook e3? Or have I messed it up there? No, we haven't. We are good, chat. We are good, right? Just kidding. But definitely I hope you guys are enjoying these positions, because I am. And we did reach 2660, guys. Now we could go into games, or we can try pushing into 2700. It's completely up to you. If you guys want to see more, I'm ready to go into it. I found in one try it was easy. Cool, Gamer. Yeah, if you could find it in one try, amazing. Good going. Keep going. Do well in chess. Win a lot of games. Win a lot of tournaments. Keep playing chess. Right? Yeah, you want to see some more? Okay. So, but even if we are doing a bit more, chat, we will try to go till 2700. Because 100 is the good limit to go, right? Then we can go out there and get kicked by some players, which will be fun. But yeah, there you go. Maybe we're on our way to 2700, or we are gonna get smashed back all the way to 2600. First move is always instinct, continuation is hard. True, Sammy. That's what we are trying to get better here, right? So in a point where we consider all the candidate moves, chat, So that's what we are trying to get good at here. Okay, it's a rook endgame, and as someone said, all rook endgames are not drawn. But this seems hard. Okay, Chad. I first of all, I do see a checkmate on this king. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. I can actually checkmate this king, with king g4. But the only problem that we are gonna face is this move h5. Otherwise, king g4 is checkmate. King g4 h5 is just checkmate. But then the problem is king g4 h5 here against you, and I don't think ampersand is helping you because that's not working. And if we do not checkmate this black king, we are just losing this game for sure. Like, black's structure, not losing, but it's hard. This rook endgame is a bit hard. Maybe you can hold it for a draw. Directly h5, Sammy, you think so? Directly h5 takes, rook takes king g6. I don't think that's really working for us, right? Yeah, or maybe you thought about king g4 then h5. If that's what you're thinking about, you're true. King g4 h5 is a thing. Just give me a second, guys. I just need a sip of water while you guys think about this. I'm also here, just having my Okay, so what do you think, chess world? Oh, you think pawn h5 directly? But pawn h5 chess world, king takes, rook takes, king comes back, and I don't know. Then that's not helping. This king is good enough to defend it. King g4 idea is the tempting idea, but it's just h5. But what if h5 and then you go back to f4? Does that position make any difference? I don't think so, right? Because see, if it's a real practical rook endgame, guys, king g4, h5, king f4, but then rook h3, and this pawn's gone, and we are busted, right? No, Abigamer, I don't think that's good, because that one pawn, is that enough to win the game? Like, this rook will easily come to a1 and start creating problems from behind, and it's not going to be easy. That position will be hard. You have a passed pawn. I agree, king g4, h5, I mean, h5, king takes, rook takes, king g6. You have the g5 pawn, but I don't go with that. I don't think so. Like, at the least, intuitively, that's not the way to go. But at the same time, if you ask me, then what is the way to go? There is no way to go, isn't it? It is hard, chat. It's not that easy to play this. But we can make it, we can get it. So why is king g4 not working? Because of h5. King takes h5, en passant, king takes, rook g6 check is a threat, but this rook will go to a1. The moment you give that rook the chance to go to a1, chat, these checks are going to happen forever. You'll be checked forever. Like rook f1 check, rook g1 check, and the king is going to have a nightmare out there. So that's where we are at the moment, chat. It is what it is. Looked like this was very easy and tempting, but seems like not. Or if you want to play a normal move, take the pawn on b7. I'm just trying to think what kind of an endgame they want to get this game to. So rook takes b7. I don't know. They could play rook d4, right? But then king e5 is there. Oh, not easy. Finally, we are... No, to get a draw, I think, man, I think it's better to just take the b7 pawn, right? And play it out like that. Because if you see, guys, sometimes you can kind of tempt your opponent to make blunders. If you take b7, some players might actually go rook h3, thinking this is the dangerous pawn, but then it's a blunder. King g4, two threats of a checkmate, and the rook is gone. So there is tricky ideas still here. But the problem is rook b7. I think he can just go rook here, but then king e5 is there. But is it actually that kind of a position? Do they want us to win a very normal game, or do they want us to? Is there some tactics they want us to spot here? So not the easiest, chat. Definitely not the easiest. We need to get this going. So you guys have a good think and let me know. Rook d6 check. That is an interesting move that I thought about just world, but I thought if he goes here, you can play h5, h6, and kind of create something on this king. But isn't that a bit slow? Isn't that a bit slow, man? To be honest, like what's coming again to my mind is this move, king g4. King g4, h5, king back to f4. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Then is there something we can create on this king? Check, go here and get this pawn. No, I can't, right? He has rook h3. That's the problem. Now we are stuck, chat. This is the position that we are really stuck. So if you're new here, if you like the stream, do like the stream, do subscribe. And you can also let me know what's your move, right? What do you guys think about in this position? I would love to know that. Black king can't take on h5. Yeah, rook b7 is a very decent move here. If you guys ask me, like rook b7 is definitely, if I don't see any other moves and I want to keep the game going, I would play rook b7 because c6 is weak. I could go rook c7 and like try to get that. But could that be the move, chat? Rook b7, isn't that very straightforward? Hey, Durgesh, I see that you do have a move for us, which is king g4. I like your plan, man, but the problem is that king g4, they play h5. That's the problem. Otherwise, it was good, right? What do we do for h5? Oh, wait a second. h5, en passant. Then king takes. There's no mating nets or anything. Hard, chat. Not easy. It's not easy. I think I get it, chat. I think I got it. Yeah. I got the move. Yeah, doubtful. Yeah. Yes. It's a very nice. No, doubtful. I think you got it. You got the order wrong. Think it in the reverse way. Think about it in the reversed way. That's the plan. Now we get it. Oh, wow. That's a nice move, chat. That's a good one. No, Abhigamer, that mate doesn't happen. So, chat, you guys want to know what is the real move here? Like, are you ready to see the move, chat? Because I have the move. You guys can think for sure. I'm very clear. I see the move, and it's forced. It's a forced winning move. Like in few moves, it's over. I think in 2 moves, it's just resignation for black. Wow, that was interesting. Hey Shaz, how are you? And all you guys who are new, guys, like do subscribe. You can like the stream and do everything. Hey Pranay. Yup. I think the chat's getting it, isn't it? Finally. It is actually h5, chat. But when he takes it, it's not rook takes h7. That's the move we are all tempted about. But h5, king takes, rook d6 is resignation. There was high chances to go wrong with this because king g4 was very tempting. H5, rook h7 was very tempting. But that's the thing, candidate moves help you, right? So B helped us to find C. And it's actually h5, king takes, rook d6. And there is no way of stopping rook h6 mate. It's a forced mate. It's a forced mating net. Yep. And that is why, chat, mating nets are so important in chess. Like, once you fall into it, that's it. Yeah, he can sack the rook, man. Yeah. So I think h5, king takes, rook here. He sacrifices the rook. You take it. He takes this. But I think it's just too slow. Your rook is just gonna just get everybody. Right? So that has to be the move, chat. h5, rook d6. Wow, he does sacrifice the rook. And here we go. We're doing good, guys. On the way to 2700. Not bad. Not bad for the day. I think every day we start with one wrong, chat. The rest of the day is cool. Like every day that's what's happening, right? We get the first one wrong, the rest of the day is amazing. And but that's okay. If that's the way it is, that's the way it is. So yeah, that is good, chat. That is good. So let's get to the next one. Almost there. 2675. If two more, we are done. Okay, we get a king and pawn endgame here, which has to be winning. Okay. Have they finally decided to give us some easy ones? Because this is winning, right? This is just straightforward winning. His king is so far away. Your king is so close. You take this, he takes this, you take this, and am I just not going to walk and get everybody? So there is a trick. There is something they're trying to get us with, right? Pawn takes d4. Oh, you mean d5, right? Pawn takes d5. Yeah, I think, chat, you guys are true. I also am seeing the first move always right, second move always wrong. But that's what we are trying to improve, Sammy. That's where we will get you, right? We will get to a point where you guys are going to calculate like anything. Trust me, you're going to go play tournaments, you'll see that, wow, I am starting to see more ahead. And that's what I really request you guys to do. Try to see more moves ahead. Do not stop with the first move. Here also it looks like taking is winning. But I'm just thinking if he has something else there, chat. Because you can't trust the pawn end games. They are lethal. So I think you can take it. King b4, you go here. King c5, king f3, king d6, king takes here, king e7, king g3, king takes f7, king takes here. But then if he goes here, I take this and I win it. So takes. What if he pushes for takes? Then I can just go king here, f4, king here, and that would be easy for us to win. Yeah. So takes is forced. Take it. I don't get it, chat. He goes here, I go here, right? So, but why would they give us something so easy at this point of the game? It's not just because we're going to use the pass pawn, actually, gamer. You take it, they push it, I go here, right? I'm just not going to push the pawn or anything. I'm just going to go here. I don't want to give him any kind of breakthroughs with the 4 versus 3 system. So king d4, he's going to go f4, I'm going to go here. And the pawns are going to fall one after the other. Yeah. But it's not flipped, man. It is definitely not flipped. So all you guys who have just subscribed, thank you so much, guys. We are at 25 today. The plan is to hit 50 if possible. If not, I'm happy with 25. And we can keep this going, right? Because I don't want to make this a very long day for any one of you. I know it's a weekend. I want you to go out there, touch the grass, have some fun, and have some fresh air. So definitely not gonna prolong this forever today. But yeah, let's see. Overthinking loses the game. But tell your coach that calculating till the end could be good, right? Yeah, it's definitely he takes d5. Yeah. He takes, I don't know, maybe it's an easy one, chat, and we are gonna screw this up. So he takes d5, takes here, king here, king f e4. So king here, takes here. I'd go here. King f6, I'll take it. He takes here, I'll take it, and I'm winning, right? So I don't see the complications here. Hey, CBC. Yeah, of course, man. At some point or the other, we can definitely play. It's all good. Yeah, so let's go for it, guys. He takes d5. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's something we didn't calculate, chat. But I don't get it. Okay, so what's he saying? That if you take it, he's gonna take opposition, is it? I'm just gonna go here and here. I don't get this. I'm just gonna take this, right? I'm just gonna take the pawn, and if he goes this way, I can go up. And if he comes here, okay. Okay. So takes king c2. Okay, chat. So there is a small opposition trick in this one. There's a slight opposition plan that white is trying to do here. Let's see what the chat has here to say. I'm just looking at it. The hint button. Yeah, that's tempting, man. It's very tempting, isn't it? Yeah, I think chat is just to take it, it's just take it, but this opposition doesn't work. You can go king d5. But what I see is you take it, he can go king c2, kind of like a distant opposition. But then when you take c4 opposition, he goes here, you take this, he goes here. How do I make the progress? If I go here, he goes king e3. And then if I goes here, he goes f3, I take it, he takes it. Are we stuck on opposition there? Because trust me, guys, like if I go back and trade this f pawn for this, they take me, I take it. 2 versus 1, you have to be very careful. There's a lot of drawing chances with the 2 versus 1 situation. Hey, Raghav. I hope you're doing good, man. I hope all you guys are doing good. So, coming back to the position chat. So, yeah, you can take the pawn. That seems to be the thing. I'm just a bit confused with king c2, because he's planning to get to the square. Is there anything easier than pawn takes? Pawn push, king c2, pawn here. No, pawn push, I think f4, right? And we are a bit screwed up. Yeah, so pawn push is a mistake because of f4 for sure. No, pawn push, f4, d3, king here, d2. King takes d2, king e4, e5, king here. King goes here, king takes here. d4. King c2, king c4, king here, d3. f4, king here. Okay, chat. So, to be honest, I feel it could be d4. I think new farm is in a very fun mood today. Yeah, I think he's really enjoying with all the smiles in the world. Tit for tat. King e5. Oh, you mean king d4, yeah? So what if he takes it, man? Takes and goes king d4. A lot of interesting options here. Because I'm a bit stuck with this move. I'm also a bit stuck with this move d4, guys. I know it's not the correct move for sure, but somewhere got a bit tempted. I liked some of the variations that I saw here. Because f4 I saw d3. And then if he goes here d2, he takes it, then get in with king d4. I'm getting e4. And if he pushes e5, I go king e4. Very tempting. Right? So, I don't know. There's a chance of this going wrong, actually. And if I take this chat, which is the most easiest way to think about it, what if they just go king c2? And then if I go here, king here, how do I make the progress? That's the question. Is it e3 then? Takes king here, king e2. I still can't make the entry. Uh, I see the chat. Yeah. So tit for that. You think it's king e5, yeah? You mean king d4, isn't it? King d4. Uh, okay, chat. But I really don't think that could be the way here. King d4 is a bit interesting too, because if he takes me here, I could take it with the king. So king d4 takes, king takes. If he goes king c2, I go here. If he goes here, we go here. If he goes here, we go here, and we take everybody. I think king d4 is the move, chat. Trust me, I think king d4 is the move. Because you make him take you, you take him. And your entry towards this king side is more easier. So king d4 takes, king takes. King c3, I get king e4, king d2, I go here, and then I go here. I think it's king d4, chat. I think it's king d4. E takes d5 seems wrong to me. Like, he's gonna go king c2, you go here, he's gonna go here. I don't see how do I enter to that position. Or is it e takes d5, king here, 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 and here? Again, no entry. I don't know. So what do you guys think? Should we go for it, chat? Should we just go for king d4? Let's go for it. If it's wrong, it's wrong. I'll take it on me. It's my bad if it's wrong. I think king d4 is the way to go here, right? So yeah, if it's wrong, yep, let's go. That's the way. That's the way. Now you take it and you win it. Good. Because you know what, chat? I'll just explain why this was wrong. Because here, if he tries to come here, you go here, 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 and then you go and take everybody. Why was the more tempting this one wrong? Because he would play king c2 here. And if I take opposition, he would go here. You could go here, he could go here. You go here, he goes here. And where is my entry? Like, you're not getting the entry point here. You get me? You could play here, then he'll play f3. Again, no entry. You have to take it, he takes it. And you could play f6 here, takes it, king f4. There is drawing positions in these endgames, chat. This king and pawn, 2 versus 1, same side. One needs to be extremely careful. Otherwise, it's just a draw. So, yep, that's what I think. Because I need to get some key squares and I'm not getting it. Right? So, yeah, that's cool. Anyways, chat, I hope you guys did enjoy that. We are off to the final few problems for the day. And here we go, 2686. Let's try to hit 2700 with this one. So you're playing the white pieces again. Such a nice position to have because your knight is well placed, your queen's there, bishop's there, rook is there. It is definitely looking good for you. But what do you do here? Like stuff like queen c3 maybe? Just give a check. But then he goes f6 and I don't see. I kind of think this bishop is a bit loose here on g4. Looks like a piece not to have. Queen c3 is very tempting and a lot of interesting plans here. I don't know, chat, though. Queen c3, does that work for us? You guys let me know. If you're new here, do subscribe, guys, and do let me know what you think about it. Can we go with queen c3 to start with? I don't see the clear plan ahead, though. Oh, wow. Now I see some stuff. You see this weak point here? But how do you make use of it is the question. Not easy, chat. Free queen? Oh, really? How? How am I getting a free queen, chat? How am I getting a free queen? I don't get that. Yeah, Durgesh, I do see rook takes f7. Yeah. And if the king takes it, oops, sorry, rook takes f7, king takes it. How do I get the queen though? Where is the discover check happening? That's the problem, right? But where Durgesh? Where do you get that check? That's the whole question. Where am I gonna do it? So I don't think that is the plan. But of course, Rook F7 has to play a big role in this position. Trust me. It will play a huge role here. So Queen takes the knight. Super. That is interesting. If the queen takes us back, then what do we do? Queen c3, queen into d4? I don't think so, chat. Like, queen c3 check. He still has options to play. This one's hard, man. Like to get a middle game position in a situation, but of course we are at that point where things has to be hard, right? So you can't try to get easy stuff here. So what about nah? I was thinking about queen takes, queen pawn takes, and knight c7, followed by rook takes here. I don't think that's good enough because he's already up a pawn, so giving a pawn back wouldn't be a big deal for the opponent, right? So you guys think about it. Just getting some water back here. Give me a second, chat. That's an interesting variation. That's an interesting variation, Dugesh, because rook takes f7, king takes f7, knight e7, but then king takes e7, man. He'll just take the e7. I see that you were trying to get that piece of mind, right? But I mean the queen. Like whatever else he takes it with, it would have been getting the queen. But then king takes e7, and I don't see how you win the queen. Yep. Yeah, Sammy. Correct. King takes it back. Oh, not an easy process. But these are the ones we have to solve, chat. These are the ones that makes us better, right? Trust me, we like giving up here would be very easy. I think all you guys can solve it. Super. Uh, any of you guys can do it. Not me. I give up. I just give up. Damn. I think we are all a bit stuck to rook takes f7. Are we? Are we all? I can't. I can't. uh, you guys can get this, chat. Like you guys can get it. But and all you guys who have just joined in to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have fun. We are trying our best to cross. I think, chat, if we get this one, we are crossing 27. Maybe. I think we would be crossing 2700. So this is a big one for us. This shuts the day off with the puzzles for us, right? So 2686, guys. We are not doing bad, but we can get this through. So some of the interesting points we have seen in this position at the moment is rook f7, having this discovered attack on the way. But I somewhere feel we are a bit stuck to that idea that we are constantly thinking only about that. Check. Let's really try to focus now. You know what, chat? I while I was looking at this position now, right? I have a feeling whether this is a decoy, like to make us think wrong. Uh, the reason is Rook f7 fork and pin. Your name itself is cool, man. Rook f7, king f7, knight c7 check. Interesting idea, fork and queen. Rook f7, king f7, knight c7 check. But then won't the king just go to f8? Or is it not possible to do that? Yeah, because there's a good plan there, you know. Because rook f7, king f7, knight c7 check. King f8, queen f2 check is coming. And then king g7, knight takes e8 check is happening. So rook f7, king f7, knight c7. And I think we have a great position there. Because, okay, let's imagine he's ready to give up the rook back. Rook f7, king f7, knight c7 check. Where does black go? That's a question, chat. Where does black go here? Because here, chat, I think the best move we had to spot was rook f7 here, and it was not to get the rook back, fork and pin. Because rook f7, king f7, knight c7 check was not to get the rook back. It's just where does the king go? Because if the king has to go to f8 to help the rook or stay somewhere, because if the king goes to... what do you guys think? Is the king gonna come down here? No, then knight e7, this is gone. If the king goes here, still it's gone. So I think the move we had to find was rook f7, king f7, knight c7 check, king f8, queen f2 check. No, right? No, that's not working. Because then they have queen f6 here. Then knight e6. No, the bishop's then. Almost had it. I thought we had it, guys. Does that work, fork? Because you think about this. Rook takes here, like we take it. Knight c7 check, king f8. And then if you take the queen, he takes back. You take the rook, he takes back. We are still down a piece, right? You see, you have sacrificed everything that you're down a piece at the end. Sometimes we get carried away with the sacrifice that we are down a piece at the very end. Right? So rook f7, king f7. I like that, actually. No, straight queen f2 check. King just goes back to g7, man. And there's no attack after that. we are screwed. I really like this plan of knight c7 check. But the problem here is, what if queen f8? I mean king f8. If I go queen f2 check there, this damn kind of move, right? Queen f6 defense is really, really annoying, chat. Because then we don't have this check too. Because of the bishop. Crazy. I think this is the one we will go down, chat. Actually, Tal would be sad, Sammy, if we actually, like, are we actually thinking it wrong? Because just before analyzing that move, I was just thinking whether, are we just taking this bit too hard? Because you guys want to see something more easier? Like, if you just ask your brain to think of some other move, then the first thing you could see here is queen takes queen, right? Takes back with the pawn. And why can't I just play bishop a4 after that? I'm not saying it's working. I'm just saying at least we can think about moves, right? And also think about this, guys. Now, I told you in the beginning that this bishop is a bad piece, right? So why can't I just take this? He takes me back. And why can't I just play knight f6 and attack both of this together? Why is all this not possible? Why are we not thinking anything other than rook f7? just checking, you know. I don't know if you guys would agree with me, but I have a feeling it's not rook f7 here, chat. It's very tempting. That's the thing about chess, right? Sometimes we go with the intuition too much that we have to stick to calculation. Bar to street brookie. Queen c1, man. Wow. That's an interesting idea, brookie. Yeah, maybe you're true, right? Super. I'm glad that you do agree. Because, see, chat, simple question. Let's take the queen. Queen takes queen. Pawn takes is forced. And I'll play knight f6. I'm just winning an exchange here, right? Or rather, I'm just winning a piece here. Why is that not the move, chat? Why are we not playing that? He takes the e-pawn? No, he doesn't, Sammy. Because takes, I go here. He can't take the e-pawn. The knight is covering the e-pawn. He can't take it. I'm forking him in both ways. He can't play an in-between move of bishop e2 to attack me back because knight e8 comes with a check. Do it. I'm just going to do it. I just wanted to see if any of you thinks against it. Why not queen takes, pawn takes, knight f6? Or is it really something that we are missing? Pawn for a piece, right? Yeah, pawn for a piece. Okay, I'm going to do this, guys. I'm just going to go queen takes. He's going to take me. I'm going to go knight f6. I see the rook supporting it. And I'm going to win a free piece here. You guys get that? So you see this, guys, like that's why I felt that it was a trap making us to think about rook f7 too much, right? But king takes, knight c7 check was very exciting, interesting. I thought for a minute this was the move because they can't go here, this pin, this fork. They cannot go here, same fork. And if they go here, I thought queen f2, we had cracked a great puzzle. Because again, nowhere for the king to move because of knight check. But then I saw queen f6. You get me? And then it's just not working. Yeah, so I think chat, we got that. We got that, chat. So final one, and if we get this true, we are crossing 2700 because they just stopped us at 2698. Look at this. What position is this, man? What the hell is this position? Oh, what is this, chat? What is this? This is like countless amount of pieces on the board. I do agree these are positions we need to work and we need to get better at because the whole point is that, guys, is that what do you say? I think everybody finds the hardest to calculate when there are too many pieces on the board. So trust me, this is the kind of positions you need to get good at. Yeah, isn't it? The first move needs no answers, chat. First move, king d1 is very straightforward, but there is a small question there. Who said king d1? You all of you guys are saying king d1, right? But there's a small thing here, guys. Maybe f4 is important here. I might be saying crazy stuff, but f4 could make a small difference because it changes the position of the bishop to f4 and not on h6. I don't immediately see the reason for that, but just kind of thinking the only other option we have. Am I winning a piece here? How am I winning a piece here? This is hard, man. Like, I think we just need to get queen a6 check and it is great. But too many pieces. Like, if they had given us a, what do you say, some kind of king and pawn endgames, it would have been nice. But they just don't do it, right? They want to really make your thing go. After f4, there is also another bishop check after king moves. You think f4 takes here is, oh, wow, chat, that's just checkmate. That is true. So f4 is just out of the option now, because if you play f4, bishop takes check, king goes to d1, and bishop g4 check is mate. Only moves this, and queen takes is mate. So king d1 is forced. Good job. Yeah, king d1. Okay, queen d7. So let's try to finish this now. How do you guys think we could do this? How do we win this one? Okay, guys, so bishop c5 is something that's really tempting for me now because king takes, rook e5 comes in, and king back to d6. Oh wow, chat. You want to see a variation? I'm not saying it's working. It's just interesting. Bishop c5 check, king c5, rook e5 check, king d6, queen. Ah, I'd seen something there. Bishop c5, king c5, rook e5, king d6, queen a6, then check. No. No, 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 no. Oh, no. What are you guys saying? Oh, oh, a lot of bishop c5 is on the board, yeah? Hey, Nobita, I do see this move that you're suggesting queen a6. I did see queen a6. But then queen c6, is it bishop? Then we could go bishop c5. I had checked that, but then king takes c5. Rook e5 check. King goes back to d6. Nothing after that. I had somewhere seen this king coming to c6 and then something like this. How was that? Bishop c5, king c5, rook e5 check, king d6. Queen b4 check. Bishop c5, king c5, rook e5, king d6, queen b4 check. King c7, rook e7, so he has to take me. Check with the next rook on e1. That looks mate, but the problem is they have knight e4 to block it. And even if I take it, no, it's not working. Crazy stuff, guys. They've really got us for just 2 points. They've really messed it up for us. Simple move rook e7. See, man, I think we are down a piece already, right? I think we are already down a piece. We have 2 pieces. He has 3. So rook e7 directly doesn't work because queen takes queen and rook takes queen, and I don't think that's helping us. Queen a6 did for that. Queen a6, queen c6. So what happens after queen c6 though? That's the question. Bishop c5 is tempting because if he goes king d7, I can pin him. Queen a6, king a6, bishop c5, king c5. Rook e5 check, king back to d6. I don't see it after king d6. I don't see that, chat. Queen a6, I don't see the winning plan there though. So do let me know if you guys have any interesting ideas that you want to let me know. Anything, chat. Any interesting ideas you think would be great, do let me know. Would be more than happy to see that. You think bishop c5 first? Yeah, it is very tempting. But king c5, what are we missing, guys? Rook e5, king back to d6, rook d5 check, knight takes d5, bishop takes d5, king c7, queen c5 check. No, it's escaping. I'm sure the king is escaping. So anyways, chat, any of you guys who are in here who have subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing today. We are trying to hit 750 today, but even if that doesn't happen, it's all fine. It's a weekend. I'm pretty sure we will just watch this and have some fun, right? Oh, queen takes queen, knight takes queen. But usually, see, man, like I'll tell you why we are not calculating queen takes queen so much. The reason behind that is usually when you're attacking, the person who's attacking always would love to have the queens on the board, right? Because the moment the queen's off the board, it usually kind of favors the king now. the king is much safer from the attack. So that is one reason that I'm not looking at queen takes queen. But I totally agree with you. That's something I should not skip to, right? Yeah, and also, yeah, that's the thing. We king c5, then pawn check. Oh, I like that, man. Finally, a new move's coming up. So bishop c5, king c5, pawn b4 check is being suggested. I like that because adding a new piece is always good. So king goes back to d6. Queen a6 check. This one. Wow, this is crazy. Chat, we are stuck. Because pieces, like positions with so much pieces on the board, right? Usually my it's so tiring. Because we did it was hard to get from 2025. Like I think we got the first one wrong today. We were at 2590 all the way till 2698. It's really taken a toll on the brain, you know. The brain's like, what the hell you doing? Right? uh Bishop into c5. Oh, that's interesting. Raghav, I like how you guys are thinking now, right? I'm really proud of you guys. Because takes and queen a6 is being suggested now. So that now rook e5 works. But I think rather, are we being a bit slow there? Because no, you're not, right? Because if he brings this rook here to stop it, you have, now I'm gonna take someone else's interesting idea. Like I think RJD or someone had mentioned that takes queen a6. So that was, Raghav, your idea. Rook e8 and then b4. Now can I play b4? Because there's no king going back to d6. He's forced to take b4 also there. a3. Okay. Bishop c5, king c5. And I just combined the most interesting ones together. Yeah, new farm. So new farm, I don't think it's directly queen a6 now. Because directly queen a6, queen c6, do you have any ideas for that? If you do, then it is the move. But if you don't, then I don't know. Right, chat? Because I see queen a6. I don't know what could we do for that. No, tit for tat. No, queen takes queen won't be the thing here. Because just imagine, queen takes queen, king, like he can take with the knight and not even give the pawn. But even if he gives the pawn, man, we are down a piece. Like 3 versus 2, right? We don't want to go into that situation where we are struggling and struggling very, very hard. Right? So let's not go there, guys. But I'm just trying to see what are the other options you guys have here. Looks nice. A lot of interesting ideas coming up. The sun's really out. I think feels like going out, you know, and running away from this position. And yeah, so sorry guys. Before that, queen takes, bishop takes c5, king takes c5, queen a6 is a move I think is good. Well, then what about this move then? Queen a3 check. Okay, chat. So queen a6 check, queen c6, bishop takes c5, king takes c5, queen a3 check. Yeah, king b6, queen check here, king b7 and rook e7 check. But then he still has these damn moves. Are we missing something? It's hey, Bar to Street, I see the plan, man. It would have been great, right? But here, check, queen a6, rook e6 is definitely a movie I think at least I had gone through. But then the bishop takes me, man. That's the problem. Otherwise, it was a good try to deflect the king and get the queen, right? Good try, but that's the only problem. Yeah, hung with the bishop. Yeah, 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 yeah. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's how you get there, right? We all go through it. So Chad, I think there is only two moves left to really think about here. Bishop c5 and Queen a6. They are the two candidate moves we have. And both of them seems to be leading to the same thing. I like the sacrifice first idea because it's even more forcing. The king has to take me. And when the king takes me is where I can try something. I don't know what. But bishop c5, king c5. I was thinking about b4 chat, but then he can just go back here. I don't see what's the difference the position makes there. So bishop takes c5, takes c5, then queen a6 with the threat of mates all over the world. And then if he plays queen c6, I can give a check here. King here. Queen check here. King c7. Queen check here. Oh, I don't know, chat. This is not easy. Doubtful. Bishop c5, king c5, queen a6, queen c6, rook e5. Yeah, bishop c5, king c5, queen a6, queen c6, rook e5, but then king back to d6, doubtful. That's the problem I was facing. Yeah? So I don't know. That could be played, right? So bishop c5, king c5. The only problem that I see is queen a6 is not that forcing. It's not the most forcing moves out there. He could go with this move, then b4, king takes b4, a3, king back to c5. I don't see the attack, chat. Or if you go directly with the check here, what's the difference though? Super hard situation, chat. Very, very hard. Uh, so queen a3 last. No, like, oh, I see what you're trying to say, doubtful. Bishop takes c5, king takes c5. Queen a6, queen c6, rook e5 check, king d6, queen a3 check, but then the king just takes it. Then you wanted to play rook e1 check, right? But then knight e4 is an in-between stuff they could try. So otherwise it was a great variation. It was a very nice variation. Bishop c5, king c5, queen a6. Even if you go directly queen a6, king c7 happens. Then you can play this. Or no, like queen a6, king c7, queen a5. And if he goes here, this is crazy stuff they did to us. Right? Too many pieces, too much complicated stuff. Difference is queen a3 check, then queen e7 check, game over. How's that? So bishop c5, king c5, queen a6, queen c6, queen a3 check, not directly, rook e5, king here, queen a3 check, king takes e5, queen e7 check, no, bishop e7 is there. So that's not working. So you guys think it's queen a6 here? But chat, queen a6, what do we do, chat? Like queen a6, king c7, right? And queen c6. I have to know, like we have to calculate what happens with both these variations, right? Okay, so we don't want, so okay, so so just the timeout is just because I don't want you to put out the move. So super sorry about that, man. Okay. I just want to help you guys be better there. So so I want you guys to think about it. Okay. So do not, let's not try to do it because it's not helping anyone, is it? Like let's not try to find it because it's, I know it's very tempting. You have engines out there, but don't do that, chat. You guys will, we won't go anywhere with it, right? Mm, but anyways, coming back to this chat, queen a6 check or bishop takes c5. It's one of this because there's nothing else. We looked at everything else. So what was that, Harsh, that you wanted to check with the queen check? Like bishop takes c5, check here, queen a6. But you know what's the problem with bishop c5, queen a6, chat? What I see is takes, queen a6. Queen a6 is not that forcing anymore. Like he has a lot of things. So new farm UEE. Now, see, it's not about who knows better, new farm. It's about what you know and what you can find. It's just you have to be better than yourself, not than anyone else, right? So, anyways, coming back to this chat, queen a6. So the whole point why this is confusing is bishop c5, king c5, queen a6. Uh, After queen a6, I don't know. I really don't know, chat. Like after queen going to a6, lot of moves there for white actually. He could even bring in this bishop with bishop f4 because then queen a4 check, guys. I could go king c6 also because there's no bishop b5 check. So that's the reason bishop takes c5, chat. I don't know if it's really working. Uh, I think queen a6 has to be the move here. Queen a6 check. If he blocks with the queen, that's the first thing we need to understand. What if he blocks with the queen? Only two things to think about here. Queen a6 check. What if he blocks with the queen? What if he goes king c7? So when he blocks with the queen, chat, what I see is queen a6, queen c6, bishop takes c5, king takes c5, queen a3 check after that, king b6, queen b4 check after that. And it also helps me bring the rook with rook e7. And that's a very exciting variation that I see. And oh no, it's no, it's just 5 minutes, something. It's just 5 minutes, and don't take me also bad. Like it's just that you know, right? It's, there's no fun if, even if I know it's exciting when you know a very cool answer, you have seen it somewhere, but it's just that I want people to just find out. That's all. Okay. No, no, no. It's fine. Like you can tell me things that you see on the board, but yeah. Uh, Yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, 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 true. Like I have nothing personal with you guys, man. You're sitting somewhere in the world. I'm at some point. What is there to keep personal with you guys? Like I think we are all better humans than that, right? We don't have to keep it like that. But anyways, coming back, chat. We are back with Queen A6 check. So Queen A6, Queen C6 chat. I saw Bishop C5, King C5, Queen A3, King back to B6. Queen check here. Then I saw king c7, and I thought we could go rook e7, but then there is knight d7. This is such a messed up stuff. Yeah. But anyway, chat, I don't know. I think chat, like queen a6 check, queen c6, I feel it's bishop c5. That is my intuition, what it's saying. Uh, but let's also try to see this one. Queen a6, king c7 here. But king c7, chat, I think it's just bishop takes c5, right? King c7 is just bishop takes c5. And, oh yeah, yeah, just king c7. I can even take the knight. Oh, wow, finally, at least something easy to spot. So queen a6 check, guys, king c7. It is queen takes f6 because rook c7 is coming after that. And he's busted. That has to be busted. So queen a6, queen c6 is what really bothers me. Let's see if queen a6 is the way to go. Let's call Ikar. Queen c6. So this is what has been bothering me, chat. And I do trust it is bishop c5 here. That's what my intuition says. It has to be bishop c5. Uh, or is there something better? Is there something that we have not checked here? I've checked almost every forcing moves, like rook e6 check. We have looked at queen takes queen. Bishop takes this one. And out of all this, bishop c5 for me seems to be the best option here. Is there anything else that I've missed out here, chat? Any quiet moves, anything? I even looked at rook e7, sacrifice the queen. But that doesn't work. But here, chat, now I when I start to think about it, right? Hey, Venki, how are you, man? Yeah, exactly. So we are almost 2700, Venki, and we're having a quick and short stream today. We will definitely have a longer one tomorrow because it's a Sunday. Today I was a bit too sleepy and lazy. So see, chat, one more option I do see here is rook e5. Rook e5, they can't take me because I get the queen. And if they take the queen, bishop takes c5. King, no. Rook e5, queen a6, bishop c5, king takes, rook e1 check. They have knight e4 and no, that's not working for sure. Bishop c5 is the move, chat. Bishop c5 has to be the move. King takes c5. So I think after all this analysis, we have got to the point where we understand it has to be bishop takes c5. And bishop c5, king c5, queen a3 check. That has to be it. Because only moves b6. Queen b4 check. Only move is to go to c7. Then my only doubt here is it queen a5 check or rook e7 check? Because bishop c5 here, queen a3, queen b6 check, king c7, queen a5 if he goes here, rook d7, he can't block with this because bishop d5 wins me the queen, but he can block with this. I don't know, chat. Not easy. Okay. Don't worry, chat. We'll make it. Yeah, the sleepy is the. Oh, really? Pretty chill. That's good, chat. So this is the one, chat. I think we need to find this, and we are done with this puzzle part. I'm definitely done. My brain's definitely not working after this because we have really pushed it a bit today. So bishop c5, king c5, queen check, king b6, queen b4 check, king c7. What is the difference? What difference does this check and this check make? There's so much crazy lines here. Check, king b7, queen b4, king check, queen. The queen check, he can't go here because of bishop b5. Queen check, where can he go with queen check? Queen check, king b7. I can't play this move. That's the problem. It's gone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, chat, let's see. Let's think about it. I think it's bishop c5, chat. I'm just frustrated why we can't just get the final move. Do let me know, chat. Do let me know. Yep, I think it's bishop c5. Yep, yep, yep. I think it's bishop c5. If that is wrong, I don't get it. They didn't check what is the answer. They just gave they just gave us the points without checking what is the move, man. Oh, damn it. Maybe they felt seeing bishop c5 was out or something, but that's crazy. But I don't see it. Takes it, check, this. What is it after bishop c5? Or is it b4 check, chat? But then he's just gonna go back, right? That was funny. That was funny. I was thinking what to do after this, but they say that okay, you take the point, you're good. So I think it was queen check. This is what I saw here. Check here. But the doubt was whether it was this check or this check. What actually is the move here? Why is it so winning, chat? Queen a5 check. Yeah, why the hell are we giving this check, right? Oh, yeah, but... Oh, chat. What the hell? I don't get it, chat. Why were we not... Like, why were we trying to calculate too hard? It's just like, yeah, it was... Queen a5 was easy. Queen a5 was definitely easy, right? Yeah, this check here, this check, chat. And then it's not the difference. The difference maker is this move. That bishop b5 finishes it off. But yeah, we got lucky. I think for the time we spent, Leeches was graceful to us, giving us the points. We have crossed 2700. If you guys think about it, don't worry, we are not going to do this puzzle. I'm just showing. We are at 2712. And tomorrow, it's going to go up. Trust me, we will go up. Okay, so, but yeah. Anyways, chat, it was really fun today. Crazy. And yeah, so now if we just look about this, guys, I think I'll just relax with the chess 960 game, you know. Just want to play some chess 960 to make it a bit better. What is this now? We'll go d4, d5. Can I copy him? It's a 5-minute game, but anything with chess 960 works for me. I kind of like this variant very much. And I'm looking forward to the event happening very soon. Let's go g6 here. Bishop g7 and castle seems fine, right? Because at least once you castle, chat, you get a good idea of what is happening in the position at least. I go c6. Better structure for us. Who is Viper King? I have no clue, man. Why would they play me? That was a good try. My opponent wanted to get bishop at 6. So let's try h5, kicking away this piece. If he comes here, rook h8 and this knight is trapped. Because if they think that I'm gonna like get it, okay, so I don't do that. He goes knight out. Okay, chat, can we just kick this knight away? But my bishop on c8 also seems a bit trapped here. Interesting position to play. Let's go here. I'll try a5, a4 maybe. Okay, he brings that guy out. Let's go a5, a4. Let's play a bit fast. I think we have to relax. We don't have to stress out on these games. If we win, we win, chat. If we lose, we lose. That's all. Nothing too much here. Because we need some rest after that session of puzzles and stuff. Okay, he's gonna go f5, I guess. Is he gonna go f5, chat? Because I'm just ready to castle if he does. He can go f5 and take me. I'm just ready to castle out. Okay, he's coming with knight here, is it? Knight e5 is coming. Or knight c5 is coming. Looks bad for us, for sure. Just trying to see how bad. Let's go here, here, here. And see how things goes from there. Hey, Chaos, how are you, man? So there comes f5. He can take me, I can take him. He also castles. A lot of sense. I could go knight here. Takes. Just 960 is not easy. Who said it's easy? Let's go here. If he takes me, I take him. I don't know what's happening, but something will happen. I think I can just play b6 and kick this knight away first. We kick him back. Let's go here. Let's see if he takes me. I take him back. Let's create some play here because these guys are not yet in the game. So it's very tempting to do that. You should get to that, Chaos. Yeah, exactly what Venki just said. We need to get there. You can do that too, okay? But I don't know if we are inspiring you to do this here. At least let's try some kind of ideas. This is chess 960 position number 411. But here the problem is that, chat, I think I should just take this and be happy, right? Because if I take this, they take me back, and if I take this, there's rook takes f5, which could really spoil my king's position. So I think I should be just happy taking this now. Oh, I should have... Oh, no, no problem. It's okay. At least we won a pawn, chat. After all the struggles here, we won a pawn. Go c5. So much of temptations, right? After doing all the puzzles, you feel like sacrificing everything you see. But I think bishop f4 is coming in, chat, for sure. So what's under attack? Is this under attack? No, right? Let's go queen e5. If he takes, we take, and we play the endgame. So can we cross 2000 in chess 960 with this one? Let's see. Let's see if it ever happens. I saw last day Gotham having a tough day with chess 960, and he was like, I want to play some normal chess now and stuff like that. He was really messed up last day. But can't complain, chat. Sometimes it's hard. This whole thing is hard. Whoa, I think I've really messed this, chat. I thought I could go here, but now I see this move. Oops. Oh, they took it? Wonder why. I don't know if we are missing anything. Oh, 44 seconds, chat. Not easy. Rookie 8. Why do they make those sounds and stuff? Oh, okay. We are winning, but we are very low on time, chat. So this could go badly wrong. Ah, I think somewhere it just lagged, chat, and we just lost a bit of time. Yep. I don't know. I think we shouldn't have just sacrificed that this thing, right? But that's okay. We were just thinking too much. That's fine. We can get back to that. But that's fine. Always this chess 960 stuff is really interesting. It really is. I think, but we just need to play more. So I see a lot of tournaments happening out there. But let's play some straightforward blitz, chat. Like today, not in the full of energy to play a lot of these this stuff. So how do you play this normal quick pairing? Yeah, there you go. Let's play some blitz. Let's try to push from 2300 to see. It would be great if Leeches brings multiple. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, that is true. It's very hard otherwise, right? So we get a 2200. Let's play some d4 stuff. Let's play some King's Indian. Nah, the grunt failed. I don't know about this, but yeah, let's try playing something we know. Knight e2, bishop e3, castling, f3, bishop d3, takes it, e5, queen takes. So now what did we do here? e1. Okay, chat. Let's think now. Wait, I think it was queen d2. Yeah, I think it was queen d4 maybe. I don't remember, chat. I actually don't. It's been a long time since I played this stuff. I don't want to trade the queens, so maybe rook b1. But I used to get this e5 move, like when I used to play this variation. A lot of times I used to get this e5 move happening. But yeah. Oh, I think I should have sacrificed d5 and played e5 and just got this, right? But now it's not possible because they have this. Okay. Anyways, we have to try get this. It was an interesting opening though. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I see the plans. Yeah, queen d4. I think knight c3 was a bad move, chat. I think we had a lot of better moves there. I think the queen had to be on this diagonal. Knight c3 was bad. But anyways, let's go queen e3. I think we just really enjoyed the game too much, which we shouldn't have. That time's a big problem. I think we're thinking too much today. That's the that's this effect of playing too much puzzle positions. If I take it, queen c5 check. Not enough time to win such a position. Otherwise, it was a very interesting one to play. Because here rook b5 was also a plan actually. If I had to make a move. But yeah, not worth it now. Too low on time, right? I think we just need to play a bit faster, chat. Like, the positions are great actually, but we're just enjoying the games a bit too much. But I've seen that's the big problem when you come out of playing a lot of puzzles. Because you have been sitting there thinking forever that, yep, this is not good. I don't know why we are struggling to play now, but if we played with this speed at the beginning, we should have. No worries, Chad. We'll. Yeah. I think we should go with that, right? We did take him down to 18. Yeah, let's do one more, Chad. Because sorry, not with him. Let's do a new one. Because no, I don't think I'm not in that huge mood to play some what do you say, Chad? Like long games. I think I'm fine with this. Yeah, so I think I'm kind of okay with some quick games. Like too tired to go for the long games right now. So, but anyways, let's play one more right now. Let's queen b3 maybe something like this. Yeah, takes knight c3. They try to bring the bishop out. Now this bishop's not that great. Okay, I think I should just keep playing. Just forget about whatever is going through the mind. Just keep playing. He goes there. Bishop d2, we castle. a4. Knight e2. b5. Rook c1. I don't know, Chad. Like letting him to take this takes back, and this e5 square is very tempting. And I feel this bishop's not gonna see daylight after that. So that's the whole idea why we did this, but it could be wrong. Let's go with bishop e3. Let's go knight e4. Can we just kick this away here, chat? But maybe at the perfect moment, right? Let's play this. Let's see if he takes, and then something on this diagonal. Something like that. I don't think offering the trade is great for him. We'll go here. Takes, rook here. Takes, and knight c6 wins the pawn. So that endgame could be good for us with the passed a pawn. Okay, he wants to go there, yeah? Now can I play this, chat? Because isn't this something we get? Did we not just win a pawn? And let's come back. We could try some checkmating things, you know. He could take me, but I can just take it with the f pawn. Oh, he goes there. Isn't that a straightforward blunder because of knight g6? Yep. I think we just need to play quick chess, chat. But if you guys like the stream, everyone who's watching, just do like it, do subscribe. We're just gonna take it easy today. Not, yeah, knight g6. And of course, if we miss that, doing all the puzzles is not worth it, guys. But just to be on the better side, chat, I just wanted to see that last game. Like, what was the mistake in that game? Let me just see that game, chat. Like this one. I think we did everything nice in the openings, and till here I'm pretty sure this is everything the same stuff. But was it queen d4 here? Was Mr. Stockfish? Yeah, what does Mr. Stockfish says? Stockfish has a lot of ideas. Best move arrow needs to go down. We don't want that. So what is the plan? Queen b1. No, not. Oh, is it? Okay, then that has to be some kind of improvement, chat. Rook b1 is good. It's equal. Yeah, so queen d4 is also being shown, which is equal. So even bishop here, we went rook b1, which was fine. b6 was played. Bishop h6 was played. Rook e8 was done. Knight c3 was bad for sure. Yeah, I thought so. We had to go this directly. Bishop b5. Okay, knight c3. Knight c6. Did we have a chance somewhere? Queen e3, yeah, all good. He goes here. And bishop b5, rook c8. This is all equal. Knight c3, queen back here. Knight d6, you traded. And knight g3 was correct, because if I gone e5 directly, there was knight f5. So knight g3, rook c4, queen b2. Slightly not the best of things to do. Queen here, bishop. Oh, e5 was the mistake, Chad. I think we placed it at the wrong time. The bishop had to just come back and play. So, okay. Knight b5. So that's a question, right? Was there the sacrifice and take on b6? No, then queen c5 is coming, right? Oh, what was the better move here? Oh, we had a winning move here? Rook e5. I saw king f7. Oh, nice. Because then this and then bishop e3. Okay, cool. But anyways, chat, just trying to see what was happening, right? So let me go back. Okay, just a few more games, chat. Yeah, man, it was a very interesting game though. And let's play some interesting variation now. Let's try to do some G6 stuff here. Okay. Now I regret it, but that's okay. Let's try to play some King's Indian. Okay, I don't know what variation is this against the King's Indian though. He doesn't want to take it, yeah? Okay. So there's this Rook B8 line. Let's go Rook B8. 98, Queen E5 and F5. Because otherwise F5 chat takes this knight is a bit loose. That's what I feel. I'm not the usual King's Indian guy, but I used to play it when sometimes you had to win, right? Some games you have to win, you have to fight for the win. And in those games, I kind of liked to play the King's Indian a lot. I think we can take with the pawn. Not the best when it comes to the King's Indian kind of setups, but I like it. We can play it. Should we take with this, right? And then go F4? I don't know how much is this to the spirit of the King's Indian. I'm pretty sorry to the guys who kind of plays this. But now chat, he thinks I think this is fine, right? If I take with this, I open up this file and I think it's all about piece play. And the double bishops are good, looking very nice actually, to be honest. Bishop A6 is a thing. Rook B2 is another thing. So I like this. And losing this G2 bishop was not a great decision. But let's see if he might know things better than us, maybe. Can I not go F4? Or should I just play this first chat and then go F4? Let's go this first. I don't know how much is that a good of a move, but it's just to try the trick of F4 here after that, because F3 comes in and all kinds of pressure here. So if you guys like the stream, if you're new here, definitely do subscribe. We were planning to hit 50 today, but it's okay. 32 is not bad, right? I think we're on our way to 4,000 guys. I don't know how far it will be, how easy it will be, how hard it will be. We just have fun doing this, right? So it's all good. Okay, he goes there. We go F4 maybe, guys. Okay, but then we have a problem here now. Maybe Rook D8 is a better option. Let's kind of add a bit more pressure, but that check was definitely scary. This is a problem, chat. Like, I need to solve this. Like, Queen G6 maybe? Not the easiest game. Yeah, King H8 doubtful. I don't know what we're doing. Oh, what did we just lose there? A pawn? Do we care about it? Yes, we do, but not that much. Let's try to create some play here, chat. Okay, fair enough to do that. Why don't we sacrifice this and put this bishop here? A lot of plans, but I hope something works. I think there is definitely bishop takes g4. If he takes this, because whatever he takes me with, I have knight g4. Ah, what did we just do, chat? Why could I just not have played knight g4 directly? Ah, too much of calculations, chat. Why the hell did I just not play knight g4 direct? Oh wow, thank you so much. At least I'm not gonna feel so bad. Thank you so much, my man. Or else I would have hated today. Oh, is he trying to flag us or something? Oh, what the hell? I didn't see the time. I didn't see the time, chat. That's just sad. But yeah, it was a nice game. It was fun. I'm just not fast today. Just not seeing the time. Ah, too slow today, chat. Too slow. We had a great position. It was a fun game. It was a very nice game too. But too slow. That's sad. That's sad. Very sad. I think we just need some fast games now. Even bullet would have been nice, you know. Like let's play some bullet. Give away some bullet points. No, we got a 2400. So yeah, let's go some G4 games here. Let's take with this. But that was a nice game, you know. I had a lot of fun playing that. It was a very interesting stuff. 94? No, it's not just a silly tactic, right? Hmm. Bishop b2, maybe. I think we just need some bullet, chat. Really does need some. Queen c7. c6. I mean d6. Get the bishop out. You gonna go e4 for that? Yeah, let's go with this. Make him play e4 and just come back. We just need to be fast. That's what we are not being. We are just being too slow. Playing too slow. But what's happening is happening. Wow. Is that a good pawn break? e5 takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, bishop takes. What if I take it? Okay, let's see. I could play this, right? Queen c3 check is a thing, maybe. Okay. Now, queen c3, we have queen e5. And all you guys who are just, if you've just joined in, guys, it's been a tough day. But we have had a lot of fun today, a lot of interesting workouts, puzzle workouts. But I think too much workouts that's just made us a bit too slow. But at least this game we are doing fine. Or at least we are playing faster. All these f4 moves could be bad because of the hanging pieces here. This is hanging. And if he goes for this move, trying to save this, I have queen a1 check and take c3. So looks okay for us at the moment. He could play queen b2, but that's not working. Takes, and we get the c5 pawn, right? Yeah, of course. Like, but that's very usual, RJ. I think whenever I've been doing a lot of puzzles, right? The rest of the games, like, it takes some time to speed things up. Last game, I didn't even hear the sound. Like, I'm not using my headphones. It's just put up here that I didn't even hear that I'd gone down so much in the time. Oh, what did he just play? So he wants to get this guy. So what do we do for that, chat? Let's go bishop b3 maybe? Because if he takes me, I think we have queen a1 check, right? I don't know. Like, let's see. And if he goes here, then maybe we can take it because it's blocking this. I kind of like bishop b3 as a move. Oh, wait a second. What am I doing? Like, I thought we had check and this bishop cannot. Oh, wait a second. That's still possible. Okay, it's not possible because there's this check. Damn. I don't know, chat. Like, we are really messing things up, but I do get the pawn. I don't know what was that. Ah, I don't know, chat. Yeah, still taking a lot of time. I think it was not good, but at least got it through. Yeah, but I think we will like kind of push to 2500 or something in the next day. In the next set of games we play tomorrow. So we will just wind up today with that win, chat. It's been a long day, right? It's not a long day. It's been just only 2-3 hours that we have been doing this, but I feel today is a weekend and we all should just get out of here, right? You guys should also get out of here, get some fresh air, go meet your friends, chill out there, uh, and get some fresh air, right? And all you guys who have joined in today, I really love it. Every day we stream, I am really happy about it. And if you love the stream at some point or the other, do subscribe, chat. We are planning, like we are trying to push this ahead, and I hope we will get there someday, right? There will come a day where there is gonna be lots and lots of us. Trust me, that day will come. But anyways, until then, chat, until that day comes, for now, today, that's it. Maybe you could see me later on the day. If I'm getting like, if I feel like I want to do more games or stuff, I might stream again today. But mostly I will catch you all tomorrow, like early tomorrow, like in a much more earlier time. So you guys have fun. That's good for today, and I'll see you all in the next one. Okay, until then, you guys take care and have a great weekend. Have fun. I will see you out there.